What's up? It's Ari.
And I'm Adrian.
And in this video, we're going to be discussing our honest thoughts on the port in Roatan, Mahogany Bay, Honduras. So let's jump right into it.
So we get off the ship. It is gorgeous. I will say this has been our favorite port of all time.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. You like Half Moon Key, right?
Okay, yes. When we're talking, I guess, non-private islands, yeah, this was good.
It was gorgeous. It had the rocks, it had the water, the trees.
Mountains and the abyss.
And the walk wasn't that long.
Yeah.
And you got to the duty, was it a duty-free shop or no? Is that the same as Mexico? No?
I think it was. Maybe? I think it did say duty free, and then you walk through.
Nice. Then you walk through, you got more trees. You got the Mahogany Bay sign. It was very nice.
It was.
I give it a 10 out of 10. The initial walk off the ship.
10 out of 10. Okay. So after we entered into the port, of course, it's wide, right? Like you could choose where you want to go. You can choose which direction. So we went ahead and took the flying magical, right?
The
magic flying beach chair.
Yeah.
And so basically it's just this little ride that takes you over everything. So you get this gorgeous view of the port, right? You get to see the trees below, the people, the restaurants, the water. So it took us it took us over the water. We got to see the full ship, it wasn't that far away. It was like right there. And you got to see some of the beach too. So that was a really cool experience because we've never been to a port that had those type of features. So I'm not gonna lie, I give that a 10 out of 10 for sure.
So the beach, nice. I wish we would have got off the ship earlier.
Okay.
Because it's a free beach, y'all, and everybody is going to get off the ship early to get a spot.
Yeah.
And we got off pretty late.
Did we? How late was it? Like 10?
10 or 11.
Okay.
Yeah. So the beach is gorgeous. We really didn't explore the shops not the shops, but the restaurants at the back.
Correct.
Yeah.
In the beach area.
Yeah. So I would give the beach and it's free. I give it a 10.
I don't know if I'll give it a 10.
What?
Only because it was pretty small, and we've been to other beaches. We've seen other things. I think the beach itself was okay in terms of like how it was set up, but it was very small. Like the chairs versus the ocean right there.
We gotta buy the cabana, so we have our own little section.
That is true. Oh, they had cabanas, but only a few of them. Yeah. But yeah, so the beach wasn't bad. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't bad. It just, I wouldn't give it a solid 10.
But you can't go wrong with a free beach,
Oh, boo. Anyway, so after we had a little bit of time at the beach, we decided to walk back instead of taking the flying beach chair because
that's a must.
Yeah, but let me also say this: the flying beach chair is a flat fee, and you can go there and back multiple times. So it's not like a per ride thing. So this time we chose to walk because there's a nature trail, and so of course we're adventurous. So we went through the jungle, I guess, the woods, I don't know what you call it.
Nature trail.
The nature trail. And it was pretty cool. There's like little opportunities for you to like go into like a little deck or pier or something to like look over the water at the ship, all that stuff. Photo moments. We saw other people taking pictures, and it's almost like a hike. You're going up and then sometimes you're going down. So you have to be prepared to walk. I'm bringing kids through that. I don't know.
Make sure you have shoes on.
Tennis shoes or straps.
Bring
bug spray. What else?
I would say that's pretty much it. Stay on the path though. Don't go off into
stay on the path.
The woods.
But it was really cool. I'm glad we at least decided to do that because it was pretty cool.
And so El Hideaway. El Hideaway is a restaurant that's right there to the right on the port.
Yeah.
And what would you give it?
Food wise?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna separate it real quick. Vibe 10.
Okay. I'm with you on that one.
Food about a 6. Yeah, it was about drink.
Was the food even kind of hot? I don't remember the food being
lukewarm.
Yeah.
It was very lukewarm.
I get the drink 10.
Yeah. If you know, you know. If you've never been there, they have these like keepsake cups. You get to choose the size. The drink, we had a frozen drink. It was pretty good. Food was lukewarm. So overall, though, if I'm combining all of these aspects, it's about a 7.
But the vibe again was
It was cool.
10.
They was playing some really good music. Everybody was chilling.
Yeah, not just one genre. It was multiple.
Yeah.
You had country, you had rap, you had R&B, you had the blues, you had everything.
It was something for everybody. And if you are a person who listens to all type of music, you will rock out for real, for real. So I'm glad we stopped there at least, because I think we would have missed out on the vibe if we didn't go there. So, okay, so that was, I say a 7, that's for me, but the last thing on the list are going to be the shops. So when you enter into the port, you can go to the right, which is where El Hideaway is, and the beach, and you can get on the flying beach chair. But to the left are going to be the shops. It's not a whole lot of shops, right? It's really just one big U, and at the very back there are kind of like flea market style shops. Other ones have their own like individual buildings. So we did go into almost all of them for the most part. The shops were good though. They were set up pretty nicely to me. I feel like in Cozumel and all the other places, it's like a lot of stuff in those shops and you get bombarded. These shops were not set up like that.
I have to say, Cozumel probably is the best port, like as far as shopping. Well, no, it's tough. I'm gonna say between Costa Maya and Cozumel.
Yeah, for sure. But Roatan, their shops were neater. They were neater, cleaner. It didn't feel like aggressive. It didn't feel packed. Yeah. So we went into each shop. We did buy 1 or 2 things. I got like a little spray.
Found my necklace. If you haven't watched our Carnival Jubilee vlog, go back and watch it, because I was on a hunt for one of these necklaces, y'all.
Yes. Anywho, I did get a little spray from the Roatan soap company, and it was overall just really good because they were air conditioned. That's number 1, and it was just clean. And honestly, like that port was like one of the cleanest ports I think we've seen in a long time. So I'm gonna give the shops about an 8.
Okay.
Yeah. What would you give this?
I give it an 8 too. Well, I'm gonna be biased. I'm gonna give it a 10 because I found my necklace, and I didn't find it at Cozumel. I didn't find it at Costa Maya.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it an 8. I'm gonna give it an 8.
Okay. Why you don't have to?
Well, no, because we're talking about the shops or the port overall. Just the shops.
The shops.
I give it an 8. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because you sound like you battling between yourself and yourself. But anyway, okay, let's switch gears. The port overall, right? After we just talked about all of this stuff, that's the beach chair, the initial walk off, the El Hideaway restaurant, the beach, the nature rock, everything. What do you give it? I'm going
to give it a 10.
Okay.
The scenery, 10.
Yeah.
The nature walk, the mat, like it's so much scenery to take in.
Yeah.
So I'll give it a 10.
I think if you added all my ratings, it wouldn't necessarily equal to a 10. But I'm gonna give it a 10 too.
Mine either, because if I give one an 8, I'm gonna give it. So overall, I'm gonna give it a 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 10 too. Again, very clean port. Something that I would honestly go back to. I'm sick of like going to Cozumel so many times, but I will go back.
Drop a comment below if you're sick of going to Cozumel on a Carnival cruise. We have to
on any cruise, because Carnival is the highest visited, one of the highest ports. Yeah. So if you're sick of Cozumel, let us know below.
And let us know. And when you go to Cozumel, if you stay on the ship, because you've been there so many times, let us know.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are the ins and outs of what to expect when it comes to visiting the Roatan or Mahogany Bay port inside of Honduras. And just keep in mind that everything, you just got to go with an open mind. Everyone has a different opinion, and this is our opinion. So, but thank you guys so much for watching. That is pretty much it. Let us know again below if you are sick of going to Cozumel, because we are. Make sure you like this video if you found it helpful, and subscribe if you have not done that already. It'll really help us out, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.